Wasn't that beautiful? Well, hello, my golfing friends. I am here again on the best practice center that I know of, which is Amsterdam in Amstelveen, in the Netherlands, in Europe, on the world, in this universe, in this in this solar system, and there we go. Anyway, today I will be filming a few things that I wanted to show you for a while. But for the beginning that I wanted to show you is today I've got a special treat, that because you know that I'm playing with the Pinhawk, and I'm playing the Pinhawk single one length, and they are cut for me as a iron 5, so it's 2.54 centimeters longer. In other words, 1 inch longer. So I have of course done a lot of research if I wanted to switch over to maybe Cobra. Well, Adele, which is also a single length one, is too expensive for me. So I wanted to see, okay, which one is good enough. And Cobra messes me up because they have found out in their investigation that they have done, which is probably very good, but their offset and the lie angle is not the same throughout the set, and that messes my brain up. Pinhawk is always the same, and also the increments are a standard length. But today I have, via my club builder, two other sevens that I wanted to show you, and it is these. It's both the 7 iron with a different shaft. It is also cut to 7 length, and it is the Equinox, or the Wishon EQ1-NX. So I'm very excited because I think they are in a price range that I still would do. And now let's see if it's upgrade. I have to take in account that the lofts are not exactly the same, and I will note the lofts below the Pinhawk. And also this one. These have increments of 5 degrees if you go through the wedges, and they've got increments of 4 when you go down the irons. With the Pinhawk it's the other way around. Increments of 5 of the longer irons, and increments of 4 to the shorter irons. So let's see what it brings, and I'll show you, and I'll tell you what I think of them. very interesting. Okay, so I know my own clubs well. I'm not sure if it's getting loose here somewhat, or if the plastic is just starting to melt. So I have to need to check that out. But you know, all right, okay. Yeah, so that's mine. Check you down a little bit more. Yeah. So the look, first of all, I love the way they look. What you need to take into account, of course, always are what is the loft. If there is a loft difference, that's why you see also in my videos when I'm on the course, you see not only which iron I'm hitting, but I'm always adding the degrees of it. Because you know the scam of all the companies where you, this 7 iron is the longest iron there is, and then it was 29 degrees or something like that. So, you know, it's marketing, and don't let you fool yourself. So if you are going to test irons, check the lofts, then compare it, and the gapping needs to be right. So with my own Pinhawks, my gapping is fine. With this one, I wouldn't know, you know, it's only the 7 that I'm hitting. So the things that I'm looking at is how does it feel and sound. Now, they have done a pretty interesting thing. The face has a different kind of metal in it. It's a little bit more hotter. It's also, it's only the faces as far as I understood it from Tom Wishon. They did that because apparently the loss of length in the shaft still caused a little bit of issues, and I can imagine that there is of course you know, just biomechanically there's centrifugal force, and the outside of a circle is always quicker than the inside. So I understand that. However, what was interesting for me is to see, like, okay, if I do have a miss hit, how are they going? Well, first of all, miss hits, I felt them in my hands. Where miss hits with my own Pinhawks, I feel them as well. But then, what does it do on the course? And I think it was pretty comparable. I wasn't shocked by the fact that a really less than half shot came out of it. So difficult to say, because the look, you know, it's like a little bit of muscle back or hollow body or whatever. It's I really love it that they have the set from 5 to lob wedge, so it's perfect. And they've got all same kind of increments, except for that they have increments of 5 and then 4 from lob to the 5. The shafts that you have to take into account as well, because they felt totally different. The weight is pretty similar. This is the, what is this? Soft to swing fitting system. This is the Wishon standard shaft which was in it. This is an upgraded. This is an Accra I-Series 80i. This one felt way better because, especially the miss hits, they had a little bit more punch. So I'm going to do still a few shots that you can see, and then I'll make my final conclusion. Okay, as I'm of course not going to game these irons, and I have never ever, you know, if you're going to test something or, you know, reviews, whatever, what is it? When you are going to decide upon something like this, one time is not enough. Your daily form can differ, the conditions can differ, how you feel can differ, so you need to take a lot more time. So I am going to take a little bit of time. The funny thing is, I was hitting my own Pinhawk 7 iron, and of course it's 2.54 centimeters longer, but how easy it is to hit. It feels a little bit lighter. I like the feel of this one with this shaft. It's the Accra I-Series 80i. I like the feel of how the balance is of this one. So if you would ask me like, okay, what is the balance thing? But this one, but you know, I'm not used to being bent over so much. Not used to it. So difficult. I can't say. I'm going to at least 1 or 2 weeks have them and play around with it. Hopefully I can be a number of times here at Amsterdam again to do so, because then you can make some mileage, you know. On course you never know when you need your 7, because I've got only a 7. So off center hits, alrighty, but off center hit with my own iron, even, well, comparable. I've got conditions now, wind against, so the distances are, this one was of course a little bit shorter, of course. So I'm not looking at the distance, I'm really trying to feel, okay, how does it come off, and I'm not sure what this shaft does, but you know, you see it like a little riser, which I at least prefer to see, and what I would like to have as a ball flight. But you know, oh, they are so pretty. Okay, anyway, hope I've given you enough insight. You can always ask me anything about it, so just put the comments in below, whatever. And I say love out, stay metal.